Hello YouTube, Infinite Magicraid community, Gandalf here. Massive summons. We got E1 Jack and Roll is our goal today. We got over 1,000 excellent runes, 140 supremes ready to go. Jack and Roll, when I look at his skill kit, if you're free to play, what you really want is, having one copy of him helps with your DMU Indra setup. Basically, for him on the team, he basically allows any of your allies to have double turns. You just need to set his speed one speed slower than that ally, and basically, as soon as the ally goes, he goes again, boost that ally, and it's almost like double turns. So it helps great with turn cycling, double the DPS. For the most part, you'll be using him in a DMU Indra setup, basically cycling DMU a lot. And actually having exclusive 3 makes that setup a little bit worse, simply because he's going to end up trying to be smart and put spotlight on 2 allies at his exclusive 3, which actually screws up your turn order a lot. So I'm going for E1 today. I want the prevent death, and I might have him set up on my regular dungeon team, and we'll give that a try in a future video to see how that goes until I get my exclusive 2 on Lydia on this account. So without further ado, let's get into the summons. And while we get these summons going, I think there's a couple things I want to talk about while things are going on in the background. But as you get into the video, write down on a piece of paper, see if you can guess the number of summons it requires for me to get to Jack and Roll. In my mind, I am estimating maybe 15 pities, because in the past I find like 9 and 6 seems to be like the soft pity spot. And hopefully we can do this within 15 summons. The worst case scenario is go up to 15. So let's see what we got. One of the things I want to talk about in this video is the situation with guilds. And many of you probably know that brand new hero. Oh. He still belongs in the, he will never be used even after his rework. Igor, as much as how cool he looks, just not happening. Situation with guilds. So many of you are very familiar with the largest guild in the entire game and the massive community known as Bushido, and they tend to create a guild every once few servers. And the Bulls community has reached out to me and asked me if I could advocate for them and help them promote their guild. Now, I was once part of the Bulls Stampede community. I actually ran the second guild in that many years ago. If you actually go watch my older videos, you will see that. And of course, Bushido broke out from the Bulls Stampede community, but once a bull, always a bull. And what I agreed to do is basically help them promote their guild. So you'll hear me talk about the Bulls community quite a bit in future videos. And through that, hopefully I'll be able to cover some of the newer game content as some of their guild leaders, as they create new guilds on every new server to help grow their player base. I will be able to hopefully borrow and show some free-to-play content or really early game content, because it's I had done this quick survey on my community poll, and what it seems like about 40% of you are players in the Ultimate Division. So that means you've been playing for over a year. But we got maybe 25% of the players like just under 2 months, and maybe another 10-15% under 6 months in that range. So I feel like as a lot of new players are joining the game, it's important for me to find ways to help. Ooh, that's really nice, getting a Chelsea copy. Okay, that's worth a reaction for. That's definitely worth a reaction for. Yeah, I hope to get some off banner, because honestly, what we have on this banner is absolutely terrible. Grace is the only one that we actually see in late game use. Maybe copies of Guhana would be nice, but getting that a copy of Chelsea there was real nice. I would love to get my Chelsea to E3. But yeah, let's continue the summons and we'll see where it takes us. Yeah, so what's going to happen is on this video later, what I'm going to do is post in the description the Discord link to the Bulls community, and also all of their new guilds as they're created. I'll make sure I highlight them in my videos. The Bulls community goes back to the beginning of the game, and Karzak the Bull, good old Karzak, He's like my mentor. He helped me tremendously when I got into content creation. He's probably still the biggest name around, as his channel is relatively big. And although he doesn't make a lot of Infinite Magicraid community videos, I'm pretty sure his name is still pretty very well known. The Bulls community are in very good hands, and after a lot of discussion with the leaders who are running the guild now, they feel like it's really important to continue growing the community, and just so that players at the newer, you have some sort of competition, right? Rivalry and competition is really important, and really no one stands in the way of Bushido anymore. Like, you go to the new server, pretty much anyone who's active tries to get into a Bushido guild, and or you join a guild and you don't know if that guild actually ends up being active or not. So the Bulls community basically is going out there, and they are going to be creating guilds to bring in the new players, guide the players. They have great mentor programs as well. A lot of veteran players willing to help the new players out. So there you go. So as you're starting this game, you have another option. You don't have to join Bushido. You can also join the Bulls community. So with that, I'll be featuring some of their guild leaders in my future videos. It's just time though. A lot of them are actually out in Europe. So if you're in Europe, playing along with the Bulls, a lot of their, I guess, leadership is actually in Europe, like Hungary, Germany. I think someone was in Sweden. Oh, Jack and Rope. Oh, let's go check. How many did that take there? Excellent. So let's see how many. We still got 180, but didn't feel that bad. I think that was number 6, right? So yeah, Igor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As I predicted, number 6 was my first one. So not bad. So yeah, so your first soft titty, like I've done a lot of these, and I usually find it's either 6 or it's 9. Worst case is 10. So not bad. We'll see where we go with this. I would love to have plenty of Supremes left for my future summits. There will be a new faction coming, so it is important to consider, if you can live without food, and one way to think about it is, if you don't actually have the resources, for example, you don't have enough EXP potions, or you're really short on scrolls, and you can't really be, building a lot of heroes, it might be worth it to just, lay back and just save for the new faction. Usually it's probably worth it the most to summon on the brand new faction, especially if some of the heroes are really good. I mean, people who summoned when DMU and Indra came out, I think really got their money's worth on those summons. And of course, saving for Gift of Heaven is probably the best choice for free to play, as you get Legendary Dragon Eyes from that. And this week when we saw Lance come out, right, like that gave me a different food for thought. Because if we continue to see them roll out new heroes like this, it will potentially mean that we might be better off, if you're a free-to-play player, don't try to summon limited heroes. Because if we think about limited heroes, right, it is very hard to get them. Right? It is very hard to get them. It takes a lot of resource, and really they only become game-breaking at higher exclusives. So try to summon all those miracles that you've saved up preciously for that. You're better off getting a copy, just a single copy of a really strong hero off of the Miracle banner, and then use Legendary Dragon on it. And in a recent video I showed that Lance can actually kill Muronjing teams with the help of Moricus. If you add a Lydia in there, then that's even more power, and that just completely shred and destroy the enemy team. So that goes to show you that limited heroes are meta defining, but it doesn't mean they are invincible. The devs do try to create, I guess in a way it's like they create problems and sell you the solution. But yeah, in this game the meta changes very quickly. So the most effective hero, the strongest heroes, do change very quickly. while we can use Lance on offense, but on defense, it doesn't help, right? If you put Lance on defense, people are just going to speed cleave you like nothing, because it doesn't help you defensively at all. So yeah, but it gives you an offensive option against these really slow, tanky Muron teams that, people are struggling with. All right, let's go on to Supremes. I think we just picked up oh my god, that's heroes like Zachululu belongs in the trash and almost feel like I should be feeding them for food. Okay, Hoff. Okay, double. Andreas. Okay, my very first Andreas on this account. Do we have a triple? No. Oh, triple. Not bad. Oh, we got a Grace. Grace is really nice. Grace. I think that's my second copy of Grace on this account. That's worth it. So that's 1, 2, 3. Oh, Chardonnay. Okay. Is that my E2 or E3 Chardonnay? I think that's a E2. Okay, the summons are actually looking pretty decent now. Like, the off-banner heroes I've been getting are very good. Oh, another copy of DM Indra. Okay. That's really good. I think we're 9 in. The next one should probably be guaranteed, right? Okay, let's see how many since the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we might have to go 3 more. And yeah, that's 7. 8. And yeah, there we go. I think the next one will get it because otherwise it's going to hit 10. We need 6 more. So I'm pretty sure then we're just going to do singles until we hit it. Pretty sure it's the next one is going to be Jack. And then we'll see how many we got left. I don't know if I should go for E2 or not. I mean, E2 does give you a joint attack. It does help you with if you want to do detonation damage. But really, in the grand scheme of things, you don't really need it. Like, for most things, like, it's not like... there you go, see? So, like, I really think my prediction is right. Like, on 6 and 9 are the 2 soft pities you usually tend to get them. Unless you're super lucky. Most people are going to get it on number 6 or number 9. And if you don't get it on number 9, you can get it on 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the first time it took 6 summons until I got them. So there you go. That's kind of the soft pity and the hard pity. I still got 77 summons left. We'll save that for another day. And hopefully, this... you enjoy the summon video. I hope with the Bulls community really taking up, now they're the underdogs, right? Like they've been around, although they are literally the oldest guild community around, but they are the underdogs now, and it's great to see leadership from there. Taking up the challenge, engaging the player base, and just give player a second option. So there could be more exciting competition. People always love competition, right? Like if it's just one guild dominates everybody, that's kind of boring. And then now they have actually someone to look forward to fighting for. So hopefully Bulls actually live into it. And over the next little while, we start to see these young Bull guilds do really well. And I'll be looking forward to featuring them more on future videos. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Gandalf out.